Hello everybody, welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Last time I made some poor decisions, and now we're gonna go talk to the widow. Can I just, I guess I'll just, yeah. Oh, I thought this was a new chapter. I was like, holy shit. Chapter 6, Sanders Residence. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. We did? Interesting. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Maybe she has info on that, actually, because she had him interred. Maybe I'll get the info because I chose that.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
That's interesting. I wouldn't.
However, before
Wait,
we
where
go
are the
any
rest of
further,
them?
please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Why is she here?
Well, look who's here.
Is she looking at me or the girl? Were they
We
chatting
know
or
each
what?
other.
Okay.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters.
You doing, Kat?
The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well,
Are we
Miss
just
Baker.
gonna let her go and do that?
This
Okay.
way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Any of these are Hawkins paintings.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned.
Which
You, on the
chose
other
to do.
hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Yeah.
I expected to find you more grief-stricken than this by the
think-
death of your husband.
I do
How
not
long
like
was
the
he there?
tone of your allusion, sir. I
That's
had
fine.
long months to weep every tear in my body, and to accept, if not my fate, at least that of my husband. And so I'm sorry to disappoint you if you're expecting more hysteria and grieving widow in my voice. Rest assured, however, my anger is real.
Mine too.
I need to understand.
Fucking fight.
How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
My eloquence is shit. That'd be terrible. Oh. I'd rather drag Fuller through the fucking mud than piss on her for her horrible decisions.
So ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see Francis. Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way. But I only wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me. and then leave.
She's not gonna like this.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed.
Yeah,
For my part,
truly.
I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to
He
see
said when you
Thank
see
you,
it,
Mrs. Sanders. I won't
that's
be
when
long.
it finds you. And you can't get away from it once it finds you. So why are we going to see it? I get you're a detective, but she is right. You're paying no fucking heed
Did
to
you
anything.
really care for him after all?
Result your man, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you. Thomas Fuller. Alright, shocking nobody. Fuller's a piece of shit.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Maybe a painting of the painting? Is this a photograph or a painting? Interesting. Oh my god, you look happy. I'm gonna look at that painting and my sanity score is gonna go down. Oh. Oh, here's the flashbang. Oh. Sing us a song.
A house of artists.
Piano Man.
A house of artists.
I can't go this way. Imagine that's my only clue. A house of artists. A house of artists. I saw the teacup. But. Alright. What's going on here? I'm gonna fail this one.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Interesting.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Giving it to him would let it curse him. She wanted out of the deal. But
A house of artists.
house of artists. We're rich. We're rich.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
I like how it blurs up the painting here. She's not
She
happy.
despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
Because she believes it made him mad, which by all rights it probably did.
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel?
I'm gonna fail this occultism check, I feel. Wait, am I looking at the painting now? Oh, I'm looking at the painting now. Oh, no, that's him.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Why? Why? That's a terrible, awful, horrible decision. Oh. I can level it up. Alright, investigation's maxed. I should hopefully be able to pick locks now. My sanity didn't drop from that yet. Irene Sanders, it's clear that she holds Sarah Hawkins responsible for the death of her husband, but what I don't understand about Irene Sanders is this mix of sadness and insensitivity. It looks like she had given up on her husband long before his horrid death in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. I mean, I get that. She couldn't see the man. Like, what? That makes sense. Photograph of Sanders and Sarah. That's the... Everything points to them being close, yep. They're friends. She refused to sell the painting to the Shambler. Finally gave it to him. Madness struck him after he saw it. Alright. That's pretty much exactly. Yep. Alright. Okay, got a new medicine tome. Nice. Just pick that up and eat it real quick. Check everything. Can I just go in here for no reason? Nope. Alright. Damn. Don't know what I expected. Can I go in this door that probably leads to the same place? Nope. Damn. Wonder if you can play like some secret progression and unlock something. Are all of these Hawkins paintings? They all look particularly disturbing. I like the skulls in that one, actually. Yo. That wasn't ideal. Pierce is starting to fucking lose it.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Good records. Sanders session 1. And the fences the first room. Am I just gonna play this right next to her? Really? Seems insensitive, but alright.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might
There's no way
be
she
too
hasn't
late for
listened to
me.
this, though.
Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. It's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take anymore. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
That was completely incorrect. What the fuck? I swear that was the same notes in this.
Irene, I made a mistake.
Okay.
I fear that it might be too late for me.
Yep.
Nobody should enter.
But we're gonna look at it.
Everything.
Pierce is
I
gonna
never had
fucking
the
look at
courage.
it.
Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take anymore.
Alright, maybe I'm just fucking losing it. I swear there was... Am I gonna hide in this? I swear it sounded like notes from the piano in that, like, music roll disc thing. And in here? Nope. Alright. Alright, that's not gonna change on me. Oh, hey, Cat, how's it fucking going? Are you here to be a problem? I have a double question. Or a student book in book form. More medical shit that I don't care about. Alright, not bad.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Amerindian, what? Pierce, you know so much, and yet you're a
I
fucking
could use
idiot.
one of those.
We'll use with caution. Yeah, I'll just hold on to that, no big deal. She won't mind that missing.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Interesting. Dear Francis, I beg of you to give all hope of ever owning this cursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Interesting. Alright. We got
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that their Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their visions as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Did I have volume 2 of that? Or did I miss that in the previous somewhere? Volume... Oh, I do have volume 2. Do I have volume 1? It's a red book. I don't have volume 1. Interesting. Guess I missed that somewhere along the line. Probably in the locked fucking... I remember it broke a lockpick immediately. Strength, I'm gonna fail this. What the fuck? Key to the Sanders Gallery. I probably couldn't fail that if I tried. Would you read the book? What? Oh, hold on. Shit. Nice Mysterium. There was something... It wasn't that. Shit. There was something about the Malleus Bestiarum somewhere. I don't remember though. When I was watching back a couple episodes to ready myself for this to like remember shit, it mentioned this book.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
Do you want to fight?
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come
choose the
looking for
worst
in this
words.
gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's
How did I
worrying.
unlock that answer?
Worry me. Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say? Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
The book? Or what? The ledger?
Go take a hike, Detective.
You wanna fight?
Go take a hike, Detective.
Alright, let's fight. That might be useful for... It's not a painting. That might be useful for finding some way to counteract what I'm about to fucking do to myself. It gave me... I'm trying to remember what it was. I'm so tempted to go back and rewatch that because we're getting toward the end of the time allocated. Ooh. The Whale Macaw. Darkwater Island. Interesting. I don't know if that's useful, but I really want to go back and figure out where the Malleus Bestiarum was from. But I won't do that. Bestiarum. Wish I could read what it said at the bottom. Vasia Hydrovane? I don't know. I think the less I touch this shit is probably better. I'm gonna go look at the fucking painting. Pierce, you're a fucking idiot. Then again, this tome did not help. Oh no, I forgot his name. Francis. This tome did not help Francis, so it won't help me. So I guess if I have to look at the painting, I'll go look at the painting. But that's next time. Instead, we'll look at this painting of a river. I'm sure it's not that simple. I can't tell if those are rocks or people. But anyway, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.